and welcome to my channel. Today I do not have work, so I kind of have the entire day to myself, or most of the day. And because of that, I decided that I wanted to do a bit of a self-care day. I want to have a bit of a mental and physical self-care day. I also learned about the term girl therapy last night, so I will be indulging in that as well. Like I said, I did discover the term last night, but from what I understand, girl therapy is just doing like very feminine or just like girly things that aren't even necessarily like self-care, but can be considered self-care in a way. So for some people that could be retail therapy, for some people that's going out and like getting a coffee from your favorite coffee shop. For other people, that's going on walks, and like the list is endless. But for me, I've decided that it is going to mean retail therapy. I don't know if it's technically retail therapy though, because I'm actually going to be ordering merch online. For the last couple of months, actually, I've been eyeing a couple of pieces of merchandise from Chapel Roan's store. And I've just been putting it off, saying that I don't need it. But then I remembered that I deserve to have nice things, and that if I really want it and I'm still thinking about it months later, then maybe I should allow myself to indulge in it. So the things that I am going to buy, because yes, it's two, are the super graphic ultra modern girl bag, and I want to buy the Pink Pony Club bumper sticker. So I am gonna go ahead and put those two things in my cart, and then I'm gonna check out. And hopefully those will be here relatively soon because I cannot wait to start using them. I will admit though, if this hoodie was like $20 cheaper, or maybe even $10 cheaper, I might get it because I'm absolutely obsessed with her. But it is $95 and I can't justify that. I can't. Not right now anyways. Maybe in the future, hopefully in the future, because I again, do love this and would wear it, but I can't justify that right now. I can't justify that purchase. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna go to the cart, and we're gonna check out. Okay, I officially placed the order. It is confirmed. I'm gonna check like my email and my tracking services to make sure it actually did go through really quick. Yes, okay, confirmed. Let's go! I'm so happy, that's great. So now that I've done my retail therapy, I want to do a quick journal entry because admittedly, I have not been keeping up with this journal at all. I literally don't think I've done an entry since I vlogged about it, which I don't even remember how long ago that was. It was a while. It's been a while. And I really want to get back into it because I keep having to remind myself that I do actually enjoy this, and it can be a little stressful at times. It can be a little like I have to actually use my brain, but it's fun. I really do enjoy journaling. So I'm gonna do a journal entry, and then I think after that I am going to go to Dunkin' and use some rewards points because I have a bunch saved up, but I want to use that to get a lemonade refresher because those can be expensive, and I just really want one because they currently have, oh, what's the flavor? I think it's raspberry watermelon right now, but it is so good and I want a large of it. So I'm gonna use my rewards points to get a large of it. But yeah, I think I'm going to take a quick break from actually vlogging myself because I think part of the stress for my journaling is like having a camera on me. So I'm going to come back to you when I have gone and gotten my Dunkin' drink. All right, so I am back from my excursion and I got my large Dunkin' lemonade refresher, and it is so good, so delicious. I was right earlier when I was talking about the flavor. It's raspberry watermelon, and it is so good. I'm obsessed with it. I love a good Dunkin' refresher, especially the lemonade refreshers. Oh, so good. I'm going to be sipping on that for the rest of the day. I've been kind of stuck on this book lately, and it's not necessarily because I don't want to be reading it. It's actually more so I am still incapable of balancing different forms of media. So I've been really into watching TV shows recently and not as into reading, but I really like this book. It's called The Stolen Heir. It's a spin-off series. Actually, is that correct? Is it a spin-off series of The Cruel Prince? It's like, it follows a different character after the events of The Cruel Prince. Anyway, but I have been wanting to read this book, and one of my coworkers has also really been wanting me to read this book. So I want to like get a good chunk out of it. I think I'm at barely 100 pages right now. So I want to burn through this today. I'm going to try to read through a couple of chapters in here first in my room, because I wanted to read outside, but it's currently just a little too cold and my backyard is in the shade right now, so that's not happening. But that being said, I want to read outside eventually, so I'm gonna read a couple of chapters inside, and then I'm going to take a brief intermission from reading and do a different activity, which you will learn more about when I show you. And then hopefully by that time it'll be a little warmer out, and I can sit outside without it being like really uncomfortable. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this, and I will see you in just a second. All right, so I am now at chapter 10. I was, I think, at chapter 7 earlier, so pretty good. If you don't know me super well or haven't watched very many of my videos, my reading videos before, I am a very slow reader, so I think that was about an hour of reading and 3-ish chapters. But I digress. I'm now going to put in the like page number into my Goodreads account so I can see like what percentage I'm done with. And I am now 48% done with my book. So I'm gonna take a quick break since I'm basically at a halfway point right now. And I am going to do a Lego set. If you happen to have watched my room tour, you'll know that I have a ton of Lego flowers all around my room. And I've recently discovered that at Five Below, they sell these boxes of Legos that are like succulents. And I've actually already bought a couple and made them, which you will see at some point if I do another room tour video or when I do my bookshelf tour. But I got another one the other day, so I am going to do it. I am very excited. I think this one is so cute and it shouldn't take too long. They usually don't. So I think I'm gonna time lapse this and then we'll go from there. All right, so I just finished it and here it is. Isn't it so cute? I love it so much. I'm just absolutely obsessed with like Lego flowers and anything like Lego plant related. So this is an amazing find. I cannot believe these are just like at Five Below. But if you saw in the time lapse, I don't know if I actually kept it in, but I got an email about Sabrina going on tour, Sabrina Carpenter, in case that wasn't clear, going on tour in the US again, but she's only going to like 5 cities and none of them are in my state. So I'm currently like in my head debating if I want to go to another state to see this woman because she came to my state on the first leg of the tour and I didn't see her. and I was devastated. And I really want to see her. I really want to see her, but I don't know if I could swing it. Anyways, now that that is out of the way, now that I have finished my little Lego succulent, I am gonna go ahead and get back to reading. Building that only took me about 10 minutes, I think actually a little less. So I am now going to, I think, go outside to read. I think that sounds like a good idea. I'm getting texts from a friend who was also hoping that she would come back to our city. It's fine. We'll figure it out. But I am going to get back to reading this, and I'm gonna go outside now because hopefully it's warmer. Yeah, let's get into it. All right, so I just finished reading another chapter in this book, and it actually just got really intense. Some secrets were revealed, and I don't know if they were actually true yet. They could be lies, though maybe not. Anyways, I'm very excited to read the rest of this book now, but I am going to take a quick break because earlier today I decided that another part of my girl therapy is going to be getting my favorite food and watching a couple episodes of a show that I'm currently binging. So I am going to go get some sushi and probably some crab rangoon because those are so good. And then I think I'm gonna come back and watch some Gossip Girl. Either that or Abbott Elementary. I know, two very different shows. I'm kind of leaning more towards Gossip Girl because I've been watching a couple episodes of Abbott Elementary and I'm at a good stopping point, and I want to watch some more of that show because it's been a couple of days. So I'm going to go out and get my sushi, and then when I come home, I'll probably put it on a nice little plate, then take some time to kind of just have some brain-numbing TV time. Okay, so I have my sushi and some of the other things that I got in here. I have some yummy crabs is what the restaurant that I go to calls them, but it's just like crab rangoons. And they have the best crab rangoons in my opinion because they use an entire leg, not an entire leg, but a log of the crab meat instead of crushing it up and mixing it into the cream cheese and then put cream cheese, and it's just great. It's amazing. I also got a clear soup, which is very exciting. I double checked with the people that own the restaurant, and it is made with vegetable broth, so I am allowed to have it as a pescatarian. And then I got a roll that, if I remember correctly, the base is a California roll, and the top has tuna and salmon on it, but let's double check. Okay, so I am going to transfer all of this to plates and bowls, just so that it's a little nicer and I can enjoy it a little more, and it's not just in disposable stuff. And then I'm gonna take it upstairs to my room and enjoy it up there, which is going to be equally as exciting. Let's go ahead and do the crab rangoons first, right on that plate. Awesome, amazing. I'm probably only gonna use this sauce, so the other one can low-key just be tossed, which is fine. And I'm gonna transfer all this sushi onto the plate as well. I'm low-key kind of debating just grabbing it by my hand. I might. I think I'm going to. Oh. It's just a little delicate, so I'm a little afraid to be picking it up and putting it back down. I've never actually tried this roll before, so I'm very excited to figure out if I like it or not. I'm sure I will. This is not my best plating job. I'm just gonna say that now. Just gonna come right out and be honest about it. And then I need a bowl for my soup. It's not a lot of soup, so it doesn't need to be a huge bowl, but I don't think I really have a small bowl. So we're gonna have to be a little creative here. Oh, I could use this, I think. Yeah, that'll be plenty big. Okay, perfect. This is even too big for the soup, but that's okay. This is actually way too big for the soup. That's actually so funny. It's okay. It's not that serious. Anyways, so now that this is all done, I'm gonna clean up the plate a little bit and then probably take a couple pictures for my Instagram, which the photos should be up by the time that this video is posted. So you should go follow me on social media, on Instagram, on Pinterest, on TikTok, on any of the other platforms that I have at the link down below. I use this little cute tray to carry up all my stuff. And then I'm going to be off to watch Gossip Girl. I'm limiting myself to a couple of episodes, probably 2 at most, because I do want to do other things today. Also, I am just now realizing that this plate and this bowl will not fit on the platter altogether, but that's okay. I'm just gonna carry them up separately and it'll be fine. It'll be great. As a matter of fact, if I'm gonna already go ahead and carry them up separately, why am I using a platter? So wise, Katelyn, so wise. I will use this, but I will not be using this. And then that's just one last thing for later. So let's go upstairs and watch some Gossip Girl. I am on season 3 and I feel like it's about to get All right, so I just finished up eating my lunch. It was so good, so delicious. It was great. Next up on my agenda is leaning more towards the physical side of self-care, and that is an everything shower followed by a nice calming bath. I actually got some bath bombs as a present from a friend recently, so I'm thinking I'm going to use one of those as well. And I usually like to listen to music while I am in the shower and all that, but I've decided that instead of that, I am going to listen to the audiobook of The Stolen Heir so I can get a couple more chapters in, because I'm, like I said earlier, on the cusp of something very important in the book, I can tell. So I can't wait to read anymore. I am so invested in this book. I'm so glad that I decided to make time for it today. And then when I get out of the shower, I am going to change into a pair of nice, clean, cute pajamas to really get back into that like girl therapy mindset. And then I think I'm gonna do some skincare afterwards. So without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, I've got one more thing that I want to do for this video, and that is a face mask. I actually got this one from Five Below, another great Five Below find. So I'm super excited because I think this will be super cute. It says to leave it on for 20 minutes. So in that time period, I am going to continue to listen to some of the audiobook, but read along with it. But yeah, I am gonna go ahead and do that. Let's see, I might need my little mirror that I keep on my book cart to help me out a little bit. I'll put it right there so you can see me hopefully not struggle to do this, but it's possible. Also, something that I forgot to say earlier is that I painted my nails. You kind of saw it earlier better than you can right now, I'm sure, but it's just sparkly. My word, which side is supposed to be the outward side? I'm like afraid that I'm gonna rip it because it's all folded in on itself. Where are we? Oh my word, hello? Oh, there we are. There's 2 eyes, a mouth, and a nose. Perfect, okay. So now, the difficult part, actually applying it to my face and not, you know, eating it. Okay, Well, I am going to wash off my hands now, start my timer, and then read for 20 minutes, and I will be back to you soon. All right, so I took off the face mask and this is what I look like. Very rejuvenated, very clean. It feels great. I have officially gotten to chapter 13 in this book, which is super exciting. And according to Goodreads, that makes me 71% done with this book, which is so exciting because this morning, I think I was at like 28%. And reading the book, actually picking it up and trying again, has reminded me how fun and exciting this series can be. This video has kind of reminded me that self-care isn't really about what specifically you do. It doesn't matter if you have a face mask or if you have a bath bomb to put in your bath while you're just kind of relaxing, or if you have the money to go get your favorite food, or any of that kind of thing. What really matters is actually making the time and putting in the effort to treat yourself, to have a moment of self-care, even if it is just a couple of hours as opposed to an entire day, because for some people that's just not realistic. But it's so important to take time to spend with yourself and just really be with yourself, I guess. I would love for you to comment down below what some of your favorite self-care tips are. Some things that you like to do on a self-care day to like make yourself feel better mentally or physically. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!